Hello, welcome back. So today we are going to make a trendy bubu kaftan with a fitted waist. The waist area, the waist is going to be tight, but it's a bubu gown. Okay, so stay tuned as we make this dress. So I'm using a light duchess fabric. You can make use of thick duchess or silk fabric. Okay, and it's a free dress, and I'm making use of 2 yards. So here I'll be folding my fabric into 4. This part is the center front and center back. This part is folded. So because this fabric is slippery, so I'm using pins to hold them down. So the first thing I'm going to do is to draw my baseline where I'll be starting my measurement from. I'm going to take my armhole measurement from here plus allowance. My armhole measurement is 8 inches, and I'm going to add about 4 inches extra. You can add 2, 3, 4 or 5 inches, depends on how free you want your arm area to be. Okay, here is my 12 inches. Then go in by 2 inches, or you can go in by 3 inches. If you want it to be too free, you can leave it at 2 inches. But for me, I'm going in by 3 inches. And my sleeves, I'm going to connect my sleeve from here like this. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Here, from here to here is the sleeve, that is 12 inches, and I went in by 3 inches. Then I made a curve. Then this line, I'm going to take it straight down, or you can start measuring 3 inches all through till you get to the full length of your gown. Okay, so I'm going to cut out. So I opened up the fabric. Are you seeing? So I'll measure from here to here to get the midpoint. I have 37. Here's the midpoint. Here's the midpoint. Then on both sides of the midpoint, take your shoulder measurement. Shoulder measurement divided by 2. And I have 7 inches. 7 inches here. And 7 inches on the other side. The fabric is open. It's not into 4 again. It's open. That is, the front and the back are together. So I got the midpoint here, then measure my shoulder measurement divided by 2, shoulder divided by 2 to get the 2 shoulder side. So on this side, you go in by 1 inch and 1 inch too. 1 inch, 1 inch. So on this part, you sew from here to here. You just make sure you can sew 1 inch from here to here, just a straight line like this, 1 inch. And you sew on the other side to 1 inch like this. Okay, so 1 inch, 1 inch on a straight line like this, not like this. You are sewing it on this line I mark. This is how you are sewing it. 1 inch here, 1 inch here, and I'll be right back. I've sewn it 1 inch, 1 inch. If you want it to have an off shoulder effect, what you are going to do, you are going to shift. Instead of having your normal shoulder measurement from the middle here, you are going to shift either by 1 inch, half inch, 2 inch, depend on how you want it to fall. Okay, so I'm going to open up now. So here is the back. So what we are going to do, we are going to fold them and sew to have a neat finishing. You fold them like this. Okay, you sew it round all the way here, and you do the same thing to the other side. Fold it in a way that you have a neat finishing. You fold and sew, you fold and sew. The same thing on the sleeve. You do the same thing. You fold and sew, you fold and sew on the other sides too. Okay, here is what I have. I've finished up the neckline and the sleeve. And what I'm going to be doing next is to join the sides together and the down part. Since it's a free dress, if you feel like it's too big, you can easily shape. You can easily shape out, and if the length is too long, you can reduce. So we are going to join the side seam, fold the down part. I've joined my side seam and the down part. So what I'm going to do to give us that waist fitting is we are going to attach our our belt to the waist area. So this belt, I measured 25 inches on each of the belts. It can be longer or shorter. So I'm going to take my waist measurement from my shoulder to my waist minus 1 inch. Your waist measurement minus 1 inch. My waist measurement is 15.5 inches. Then when I remove 1 inch from it, I'll be having 14.5 inches. So I'll take 14. This is so that the belt will stay exactly at your waist. When you make it exactly where your waist stops, it will go down. Just take your waist measurement minus 1 inch. So I'm going to divide this line into two. I have 28, so divide by 2 is 14. Then my middle is here, this part. So on this middle part, I'm going to take my waist measurement, divide by 4. My waist divided by 4 is 7.5. So on this part, I'll take 7.5. On this part, I'll take 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. So the belts are going to be in each of the line. Are you seeing? One on the right side and the other one on the left side. Okay, that line we just created. So that is where you are going to sew your belt. And these belts, you are not stitching them together with the back. This is, let's say this is the front part. This is where you'll be wearing as your front. So you are stitching just one side of it, the upper part. That is where you'll be stitching. You do same for the other side. Okay. So after sewing, I'm going to iron, then show you the final look. Where I sewed is the wrong side of the fabric, the wrong side of the dress, not the front, okay? So what I'm going to do, let's turn it and see what we have. After turning it This is the right side. This is what we have. The belt is not coming out. The belt is not showing. So when you wear it, you are going to tie the belt round your body, your back side. It will not show in front and it will not show at the back. So I'll wear it and show you how it looks. This is what we have. You can wear it like this, like a normal bubu. Here is that line I used to sew my belt, and the belt is inside, so it's not showing at the back or in front. So you can wear it like this, like a normal bubu, or you can tie it this way. You put your hand inside like this through your armhole, take the belt from here and tie to the back, to your back. Can you see? And the back is still like this, while the front is shaped.